Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are almost done with the Mullernock aggregate, and that would be absolutely great to get them out of this war. Now I'm noting it's 100 to 85. They're eventually going to want to end this war. It's going to be a little bit though. I think that's very, very clear. So for now, let's go through our jobs real quick here. And let's see what we've got going on here. Hello, there's this mining station. There's not really anything we can do here. This needs to get resettled. So we would move this over to somewhere like, say, Everim Prime would be absolutely fine. We just want to get that guy put to work. So that's absolutely great. We've got a factory station here. And I guess we would... Is this really a factory station? I don't know that it is. I'm going to put in a trade district here, and we're going to recycle this into being a trade station. So we'll make it be a trade station there, and we'll replace the robot assembly complex with commercial zones. We'll replace all of these with commercial zones. Perfect. So we'll get that underway. What else do we have going on here? We've got an urban world that needs a job, although there's no job to put in here. So we would need to resettle this guy somewhere like, say, again, Everim would be okay. Perfect. This trade station needs housing. It's actually going to need housing. We should replace these leisure districts with a pair of habitation districts for right now. That'll be fine. Anything else that we need here? Well, we're starting to run into these that we've conquered recently. So this needs a demotion. This is decent as far as a mining / trade station goes. We'll just get some upgrades going in here. This is a foundry station, sure. We're not going to get a grand total of 9 jobs out of this, are we? I don't think so. We're going to get 4 jobs. So this is going to have too many jobs on it. Or too many populace on it, I should say. So we need to move like 5 jobs out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did I see one of these come in as a lazy bum? I think it said that very briefly there. Okay, that's exciting. So we need this foundry to have demotions. That's fine. There's a foundry station here. This really isn't a foundry station at all. This is a kind of hodgepodge station. Let's replace the robot assembly complex with a research institute. We'll replace this precinct house with a research lab, and we'll make this be a research station. That sounds absolutely fine. Research station. There it is. Cool. What else do we need? So we've got Rotpox, which is set up as an urban world right now. This should probably... There's not a lot of generators that we can build here. We do have a advanced research complex here. I'm going to put in a research institute. We're not really lacking jobs all that much here. This is mostly demotions, so we'll get back to that. Okay, now we've got Dibia. This does need a fair number of jobs. This is definitely set up as a foundry station. So we'll get that going there. We'll replace the robot assembly complex with a Ministry of Production. We'll replace the hydroponics farm with an alloy foundry. And the Galactic Stock Exchange is kind of useless. I think I'll replace it with maybe like an ancient refinery. I feel like we're doing okay on that front. Maybe just like a commercial zone. The Galactic Stock Exchange, well, I think it's fine. We'll leave it be. We'll leave it be. Okay, we certainly need to clear off some districts here. And let's get these repairs done, and then we'll come back to Obituary after the repairs are completed. That'll be absolutely fine. We've got an urban world here. We'll get these tile blockers cleared out. This is mostly just waiting on a demotion, it looks like. Okay, that's not a major problem. We've got a trade station here. It needs housing. I guess we'll put in a trade district, and we'll put in a Galactic Stock Exchange here. I wouldn't mind getting additional... Where's our Galactic Stock Exchange at? Oh, we're not upgraded here. We can't actually build it yet. Okay, sure. In that case, we'll just put in a commercial zone. This is a trade station here. We've got a robot assembly complex. Let's replace that for now with a galactic stock exchange. We'll replace this military academy for sure. I believe military academies to be largely useless. I mean, they do produce soldier jobs, I suppose. So just soldier jobs +2, though, and fortresses are just better, in my opinion. So let's put in a commercial zone here. That'll do for now. Wait a second. We've got 2 research districts here. What am I doing? We should make this be a research station. We're going to put in a research institute, and we'll replace this with a research lab. Okay, there we go. And I guess we'll build research districts. Okay, so that's everything done here. That is magnificent. I do want to check in on a couple of statuses here. Specifically, we can get another Titan. So let's get that going. Beautiful. And we've got Ready Swarm 10 down here in Landes, which, if I recall correctly, we were waiting to get built up because we wanted Able Swarm to come back. That is going to be in 2-ish months. Okay, so that seems fine for now. Game is currently frozen already. Didn't really expect that. Okay, let's head up over here. We're up in Winseth right now. Oh my, okay. That takes a while to select. That's interesting. Hopefully we'll finish up this construction ship nice and quickly. We want to go down and hit Nitris at this time. Right, okay. I was mildly confused by this for a moment, but there we go. Okay, so what are we doing to this construction ship? Literally nothing? Are we just stuck here? Oh my. Why is this so laggy? Okay, that's exciting.
Station
that's tremendously exciting. Well, that should be that construction ship finally taken care of. It shouldn't be that laggy. Okay, so we're heading over to Nitris right now. We'll arrive there eventually. So yeah, I just want to head directly over to here and then into Nitris. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to try restarting the game here. This is laggier than it should be. I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, game has been restarted, and hopefully that will cause it to perform a little bit better. We'll see. It's a hard maybe. It's a very hard maybe. So we're going to head in over here to Nitris, for sure. I mean, to a certain extent, late game Stellaris is what it is as far as performance goes, and there's not much that any hardware can do about that. We do, of course, have this location over here that we just finished invading. That was Dibia, another Dibia. We're going to go hit Flatline real quick. This is 0 strength and 0 strength. Cool.
Blocker liquidated.
And we know that we're attacking, I believe, over in Nightbirth, right? I think we're attacking Entropy's Promise. Yes, that's going to take a while to chunk through, and we should probably think about bringing reinforcements up there. This actually is better since we restarted. So let's bring some reinforcements over to Nightbirth, and we're going to go land on Entropy's Promise. Perfect. Oh, these guys are partially moved to Anahita. I was like, hang on, why are these why are there so few? But they've moved. So yeah, we've lost administrative control of this. Wait, what? Did you guys declare a war? How did the Ikazurian Multistellar get access to Baronic? Oh, they built here. They used a construction ship to build a station. Apparently the station was fully destroyed?
Competitive station
Weird.
Engaged.
Well, it's not all that relevant. We don't really care all that much. Now, taking a look at what we've got going on out over this way, we know that the majority of their fleet is up over here. That's fine. They're not making substantial progress for the time being. We're going to go attack Nitris, and we'll be arriving there momentarily, it looks like. Well, actually, we're going to be arriving at the center of Rassel Gethi momentarily. 30 days until we arrive at the center of Nitris. That's fine. We do currently have, I guess, Glory Seeker is fine. We need an upgrade for our general there. Cool. And let's go land on Silent Edges. Wonderful. Then we're going to go attack Melitane, of course. And these guys are moving into reinforce Entropy's Promise. Yup. This is going to be painful here. But we knew that. That's fully expected. That's going to be a very, very bloody battle. No doubt about that one. So, how strong is Fool's End? 1060? Okay, this is the only major battle in this area, so that's not too bad. Not too concerned about it. Our forces are heading into Nitris now. They're not as together as I would like, but it's good enough. So in we go. Cool. And yeah, we'll have absolutely no problem taking this out.
Commencing
Now,
seizure
I do
of
want to...
planetary
Hello,
asset.
console. I do want to check here. Yeah, we should have our Able Swarm back. So we're going to move them into the Ready Swarm. Perfect. And once they merge together, we'll get this building another fleet. That'll be absolutely fine. Oh, we're done up over here? Perfect. Down we go to Melitane. So we're going to get this Sentry Array, which is nice. We're going to land on Hierophant, and that is 1280. So that is going to take a little bit. Sure. Now the question is, are we blocked by any tile blockers here? The answer to that is no, actually. So we can just push directly on over into the Molarnock aggregate space. Wonderful. I love it. So that'll be absolutely magnificent. We've got a month tick ongoing here, but no major problem there. I do want to fully eliminate the Molarnock aggregate, of course. That is our current goal. We should probably hit our reinforced fleet button. Not that we need all that much to do it. And indecent proposal class corvettes. Hang on. These are the wrong type of corvette. Okay. This is apparently firm class, but they need to be upgraded. Weird. Okay, we'll add in all of this. Not frigates. Get out of here, frigates. No one likes you. And we'll add in strong class corvettes. There we go. So 2 battleships. We'll go for 4 cruisers. We'll go for 8 destroyers. And we'll go for our standard 63 of each type of corvette. Cool. We'll get this upgrading. And then we'll hit that reinforced fleet button. Beautiful. So as soon as that is done, where are you even... Why are you not going to upgrade here? You can upgrade literally right here at this mega shipyard. All it's building is a Titan. You'll be fine. That makes no sense, but whatever. So their main forces are over here. Cool. Smuggler activity, no problem. We're going to be attacking this last, I think, last pocket of the Molarnock aggregate very, very shortly here. So that is magnificent. You know what's really strange? Actually, the Disposed Swarm is done being built. We should move that down over here as well. Okay, so you know what's really strange, though, about that performance issue? What's really strange about that is I had just started up the game before I started the recording, and it needed a restart that quickly, but it definitely improved the performance. There's no doubt about that. So I don't have an explanation for that, but that's definitely a thing that happened. Okay, so we are done upgrading over here. These are now firm class corvettes. That is perfect. And we're going to move this to merge together with the rest of our fleets. They'll arrive here eventually. And that'll be absolutely wonderful. I'm thinking about the path that we take through here. It really doesn't matter with this being essentially a kind of oddly shaped quad. It's really more triangular. But yeah, that really doesn't matter. So that would be fine. How are we doing on these invasions? On Entropy's Promise, we are definitely making progress. On Melitane, we are almost started. Cool. I do want to think about maybe getting additional xenomorphs because we are definitely taking losses. That said, we have a lot queued up right now. Hello, pause menu. I don't think we really need to queue up more at this exact moment. Now, the Molarnock aggregate has pulled forces back to boss. We can probably defeat these forces.
Incoming transmission.
They're leaving, I think. Hang on. Migration treaty. Not right now. Why are they leaving here? That's a very strange thing to be doing. But okay, I guess we've got a month tick going on here, and we're still FTL inhibited here, aren't we? Yes, we are. So we're going to have to take our forces, unfortunately, up over here, and we're going to have to bombard Maggot. So that's going to take some time. We also want to make sure that our 2 new fleets are set to indiscriminate bombard. What do we got here? Okay, so these 2 here? Perfect. Indiscriminate bombard. Okay, so we'll get that going. We need to still push through a lot of invasions over here, so we're just going to be stuck behind this FTL inhibitor until we get it bombarded far enough. For the time being, that's okay. Hello. They're
Starbase
attacking
under
down
assault.
over here. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. They can do that. We're just looking to eliminate the Molernok aggregate right now. We don't really care about them attacking Abanadar. Like, that's not all that relevant to us. I mean, yeah, we're not getting access to this trade value, but whatever. It would be nice to get access to the
Starbase
trade
under
value,
assault.
but for right now, I don't care. They can do that all they want. How are we doing in Nightbirth? The answer is almost done. Beautiful. And in Melitane? About halfway done. Cool. So that's making reasonable progress. We're of course going to make our way through all of these. That's going to take some time. Last exit, yeah, a lot of these are just 0 strength. And then we'll hit Fool's End
Planetary
after that
market
probably.
secured.
Yeah, there we go. We've got this secured. Wonderful. We're going to go land on last exit. Not like that's going to
We
take
have
very
lost
long.
a starbase.
And yeah, they're just going to continue attacking us down here in Abanadar. But
Hostile
I'm okay
agents
with this.
inbound.
They can do that. For the time being, this is fine. I want to eliminate the Molernok aggregate. That is our current goal. And we'll see, do their fleets just go poof? Or do they get, like, handed out to
Commencing
their
seizure
other
of
Federation
planetary
members? I don't
asset.
think they do. I think they just go poof. I think they cease to exist at that point. So we're going to go down to Arcana. Wonderful.
Starbase under assault.
Are they continuing to push down here? If we can scroll, I'll find out. Okay, yeah, they are. Sure. For the time being, we don't care about this. We only grab this opportunistically. So that's absolutely fine for the moment. How are we doing on this bombardment up
Commencing
here?
seizure of planetary
Okay, we're
asset.
only at 7%, but
Planetary
that
market
could definitely
secured.
use some work. Over here in Nightbirth, we are, of course, going to go take Fever. And then after that, we'll go land on Fool's End. Beautiful. So the Molernok aggregate has honestly very little left at this point.
Planetary market secured.
Cool. So that is, of course, Hierophant in Melitane done. As soon as this autosave is over, we'll head on up and land on Corrosion, which will give us full control over this, and it'll be no contest. So we'll go to Kiram next. Wonderful. And I'm keeping an eye on these situations out
Attempting
over
to
here,
acquire
but
planetary
it's
market.
not that big of a deal for them to take
Blocker
this.
liquidated.
Keep in mind, they're not really threatening
Planetary
any
market
of our
forfeited.
actually important territories. Anything that we're actually built on. So this is absolutely fine. We are outpacing them in elimination of threats at this point.
Attempting to acquire
So I'm completely okay
planetary
with it.
market.
We don't need to reinforce any of our troops here. Okay. Melitane has fallen, so now we're going to head over to Duskraiser. That is 0 strength and the only location in this system. So after that, we're going to go down to Nitris, and over here we need to hit Fool's End. Apparently that did not
Starbase
include
under
this. Okay.
assault.
We'll go land on Fool's End here. And that is 1126. It's going to be not super painful, but mildly painful. Month tick is occurring here.
Starbase under
There we go,
assault.
with the month tick over. Nightbirth will be falling very shortly, followed by Kiram, followed by Nitris. How much is actually in Nitris?
Starbase under assault.
92, 92, 276, 0. Okay, so Nitris is not a lot. They're definitely swarming this area here. This area is not relevant to us.
Commencing seizure of planetary asset.
Like, we don't actually care about this. We just grabbed this because we could, pretty much. So that's absolutely fine. I don't mind that. We're just going to continue our strategy of removing the Muller-Knock aggregate for right now.
Attempting to acquire planetary market.
Kiram is going to fall
Planetary market
instantly.
secured.
There we go. And we're going to go attack in Nitris next. So I want to land on Nitris 4. That'll be perfect. We're still FTL inhibited over here, sadly. How's that going? 18% devastation. Okay. So we're definitely working our way through that. Are these guys actually bombarding, though? I'm not sure how many of them are actually bombarding. We'll get in there. And how are we doing on Fool's End? We're making some progress. We could definitely do with ditching a station here. I'll ditch Anahita. Cool. We're capped on our alloys, and we're just going to tank the price of alloys. Okay. That'll do for now. We've got plenty of energy credits. No problem whatsoever there. Beautiful. So we'll be landing in Nitris very, very shortly here. That's 276 and is not going to do much
Commencing
to
seizure
hold us
of
off.
planetary asset.
Now we're back up to 54 out of 53. That's interesting. Our Federation must have given us something. We're going to ditch Melitane Station. Cool. That'll do. We do have a few reinforcements still streaming in over here. But this is absolutely fine for the moment. I do want Fool's End to wrap up.
Station under assault. Starbase
They're
under
actually
assault.
attacking pretty heavily down over here. Luckily, this doesn't matter, and this is completely irrelevant to us. We really, really don't care about this. We'll go back and take this stuff back eventually, but yeah, we really don't care about it. It's absolutely fine. Megastructures. How are we doing on our megastructures? We do have 2 under construction still right now. Okay. Definitely noted. So we're going to hop up over to Maggot. That's now at 26% devastation. Okay, cool. So we're
Planetary market
almost to the
secured.
point of no longer having to deal with the FTL inhibitor. We're not there yet, and after this month tick, we'll get these guys moving. Okay, so that's Nitris 4 falling. We'll go land on Cradle of Diseases, and then Rancid Nursery, and then Oasis of Decay. Can we just do this? I know this used to break when they respawned after taking the army, or after taking the location. We'll see if it does. That might have gotten fixed at some point. So for now, that would be great
Hostile
if that
agents
did indeed
inbound.
get fixed. Fool's End is falling, and will be done shortly. And of course, Nitris will be done
Attempting to
very, very
acquire
soon.
planetary market.
Okay,
Planetary
let's see.
market secured.
Yeah, it still breaks. Sad. We'll go land on Rancid Nursery. These are all 0 strength, so this will take very, very little time. We're just waiting on Nightbirth to finish up here. And that's very close. Beautiful. We're definitely hitting that backline more than I'd like, but that's pretty normal in Stellaris. No doubt about that. So Rancid Nursery is 92 strength, and Oasis of Decay is 92
Attempting to
strength.
acquire
It won't take us
planetary
long
market.
to chunk through those. Yeah, not long at all. Rising unemployment. Sure, increased benefits is fine.
Starbase under assault.
So they're continuing to attack down over here. I guess specifically they might be after Gilprim. Which is fine. I don't care about that. We're just keeping an eye on their movements, and for the time being, I'm deeply unthreatened by them. Okay, so
Planetary
that's
market
Fool's End
secured.
under control. Beautiful. Nightbirth is about to switch over. There we go.
Planetary
That's now
market
under full
secured.
control by us. And we're going to head in and land on Stigmatier. Cool. Over here in Nitris, of course, we're going to land on Oasis of Decay. And we need to continue to bombard over here, unfortunately, on Maggot. Although we've definitely brought it up to 34%.
Starbase under assault.
That's something, anyway. We have chunked down their armies a decent amount. So that seems reasonably fine. Month tick is occurring here. Cool. And yeah, they basically beelined to Gilprim here. And that's really the only path they could have taken.
Seizure of planetary assets.
So I think that was their goal, was taking Gilprim. None of this is actually relevant, so we love it. Absolutely wonderful. I'm very, very pleased about that. So Nitris should be done very, very shortly here. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Planetary market secured.
That's now under our control. Wonderful. And we're going to hop down and land on... What is this going to be? This is actually going to be on Maggot, isn't it? That's the only other location here for now. Yeah. Do it. So we'll head in there. We'll continue bombarding while we're on our way here, just to reduce this further. I'd love to see this devastation hit 50% so that we could move on.
Forfeited.
But, I mean, we'll probably have to land on it and chunk our way through. It'll take a little bit. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're definitely going to wipe out the Mullernock aggregate. I think that's very clear at this point. It's been a while that we've been working on this, no doubt about it, but that's late game Stellaris for you. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atalet, Shadowwolf, Emlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. That is not the button I'm looking for. Let's try this one. There we go.